Away from climate-related matters, let's now talk the budget, because the Ghana Union of Traders Association is appealing to government not to reverse the policy on the 50% reduction on benchmark value in the 2022 National Budget Statement. According to Dr. Joseph Obeng, businesses are in serious distress and finding it difficult to operate. Hence, any attempt to reverse the policy will spell doom for doing business in the country, especially within the trading community. The GUTA president also says there is no objection when it comes to government's decision to increase taxes on non-essential goods such as alcoholic drinks, cigarettes and other related products that may be harmful to human health. Well, he joins us via Zoom for more explanation. We're grateful, Doc, that you could join us. The finance minister has assured there will be no taxes introduced in the budget. Why is GUTA so anxious of, if not suspicious about attempts to reverse the benchmark value?
Yeah, this is the information that we are getting through. Some few months back, we were talking about this issue. People were lobbying that this benchmark value policy be reversed. But we are maintaining that the benchmark value came to solve a problem, and the problem still persists, and that nobody can reverse it. In that, we have demanded the reduction of the duty rate, and government said that because of the common external tariffs of ECOWAS, they cannot touch the duty rate itself, but then they will discount for us. So once they are not going to be able to reduce the duty rate, then there's nothing that they can also do on the discount that they've given to us, because this is the only mitigating factor for businesses to survive at this time, especially in the wake of COVID. We are surviving because of this, the benchmark reduction. And we cannot contain any further cost, additional layer of cost of doing business, especially when this year also saw introduction of new taxes. We cannot take it any longer. Because the world commodity prices have gone up astronomically high. Freight charges have gone up, and then internally also the port charges and other levies have also gone up. So how can the final consumer even be able to absorb all these costs? And also for the trading community to also be able to do business.
In the heat of COVID-19, we saw the supply chains disrupted across the world. Here in Ghana, we had the importers community having to face the brunt at the various port, entry points. But what's the current state now of clearing goods at the port? You stated the fact that, freight charges are on the roof now, but help us appreciate the current state of clearing goods at the port. Yeah,
if you have seen another gentleman, a journalist of your another station of yours showed the item list of charges and levies, hovering around 18 different items that we pay at the port. We had thrown down these levies to about 12, and now it is also going up again. It used to be 19, and now it's going up the roof, especially this time when businesses are in distress because of the COVID. Then we have to do something about the fees and charges at the port. We cannot bear this any longer. And then exchange rate is also going high to the level of about 6.3. And this is not the time. This definitely is not the time for any additional layer of cost. And we cannot simply contain it. That's all that we want to let government know. And that if there's any decision of that sort, they should reverse it, because we cannot contain it for the importing community and also the consuming public of Ghana, because we sell to them and we know their strength and we know their capability. If care is not taken, then when that benchmark is removed, most businesses will collapse.
Well, so Doc, what reforms, if any, must be introduced to ensure smooth clearing of goods at the port? Because, the budget is just a few weeks away, and even beyond the budget, there are going to be deliberations in Parliament. So what particular reforms are you looking out for?
Yeah, We've pushed this, and we pushed it so many times, and governments have set up a committee under the Road and Transport Ministry, where we are evaluating these levies for revision. As of now, we have been able to compile everything, make the necessary suggestions, and send it to the economic management team, for which we are waiting results. So we believe that when those things are done, and especially the reports that we've been making about the shipping lines, they are just extorting from the importing community. It's pure thievery, and that we complained so many times, because it's only government that can come in, sit in, and talk to these people to order. And we are doing all these things so that at least we can do smooth business at the port. Otherwise, things are getting bad.
Speaking of things getting bad, of course, just a few days away, Joy Business was able to pick up that industry watchers are predicting, if not projecting, an increase in the price of cement. Of course, we've also been to various market centers where traders are also saying that the cost of goods could go up, in the wake of the depreciation of the cedi and matters regarding the ports. From your angle, where you sit as president of GUTA, where do we see the cost of goods and services as we approach Christmas?
Yeah, because the volume of import is going to go up, and then it's going to put a lot more pressure on the dollar. And so it is as clear as everything. That's why we do not have to overstretch businesses at this point, at this sensitive time. And so if there is not taking, prices will reach at a level that even the people, the consuming public itself, will then start agitating and maybe complaining. And so this is what we are all trying to avoid, because if they are not able to buy, then it also affects our turnover, and it helps us. It helps us. And then ourselves also, we do not have the means or the access to affordable credit. Access to affordable credit is very high, and then you are paying high duty and all that. And
right.
It means that business will just have to collapse, and it shouldn't be so also.
Doctor, we're so grateful that I could join as president of the Ghana Union of Traders Association. But just before you go, you have stated the fact that there isn't going to be any objection to the increase in sin taxes. And what other expectations do you have ahead of the budget reading?
Yeah, we have made our input into so many areas, especially the issues of interest rate, that government should do everything for the cost of borrowing to come down. And then for the thousands of these commodities that I was talking about, is due. We brought it because of some meetings that we've entered into, and then this issue also came up, that if those harmful materials got high duties, do we have problem? We said no, because it's going to help us fight diseases and all that. That's why we put that at the tail end of our request.
Doc, we're grateful once again that you could join us. As always, president of the Ghana Union of Traders Association. You're still watching Marketplace. We're going for a short break. We'll be right back. Do stay with us.